Hello everybody, this is your Captain SlimKirby speaking. Hope you're having a good flight through the month of October. This is going to be a short flight, don't have a lot to talk about here, so just sit back, enjoy the ride, and I'll explain some things that are going on with my YouTube, Twitch, and that's pretty much it. I don't really have a lot to bring you guys this time, so that's all I have to say. Captain, over and out. God, I'm such a dork. Okay, so since I have moved past that very weird and awkward intro, let's get moving on to the YouTube stuff. Like I said, don't really have a lot I need to discuss here. I've been working on pretty much the same 3 projects for the last month. I've been working on The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, the Walking Dead Michonne DLC, and also Mario Kart DS. The latter two will actually be over in the next week or so, though. Walking Dead Michonne will actually be ending this next week on Tuesday. I'll have a new Let's Play up ready on Thursday, so do not worry, you don't have to wait like another week for the next project. It will be starting the update pretty much following the Walking Dead ending, so you have that to look forward to. As far as Mario Kart DS is concerned, I have pretty much another weekend of content left. This weekend I'm finishing up mission mode, and after that, I just only have like 2 more extra videos to show off, and once I'm done those, I'm pretty much done with that playthrough. So, going to be moving on from that playthrough pretty much immediately. And you guys are going to be very, very happy to hear this news, but the next weekend Let's Play is going to be Mario Party DS. There will be no more delays, no more postponements. The next weekend project will be Mario Party DS, so it is finally happening. I do apologize for all of you who wanted Mario Party DS earlier. I knew there were a lot of people who were very, very disappointed that Mario Kart DS was the project instead of Mario Party DS. But like I said before, I wanted to do something that was a little easier, something that'd be a bit smooth for my first DS project, or my first permanent DS project, now that I have a permanent capture card. And I think that Mario Kart DS was a good choice. It's also been a very fun playthrough too, and it seems like all of you guys have been really enjoying it as well, so no regrets on that decision. And hey, like I said, Mario Party DS would not be much longer after that project, so it is going to be starting, and I hope you guys are ready for it, because it's going to be a good time, I think. Mario Party DS, I think, will be a lot of fun to do as well. So yeah, with that out of the way, don't really have anything else to say. I don't want to reveal what the next Tuesday, Thursday project's going to be just yet. It's another game that a lot of people have been asking for a while now, and it's a game I finally felt comfortable actually doing for you guys, so I will be making that my next priority. So that should be a lot of fun as well. It's a very interesting game, a game that has a lot of things I really do like about it, things that I don't really think a lot of video games have really tried to do before, so it should be interesting to see how that project actually plays out. So yeah, that'll be starting next Thursday, so you can look forward to that. Once Ocarina of Time ends, I might move it to Monday, Wednesday, Friday for a few days, just so I can get a little further in that, because I want to make sure I get the project done, not necessarily before December, but at least before the end of the year, at the absolute least. So that's a project I would like to finish before the end of the year. So yeah, that's pretty much what I have planned. Super Paper Mario is also on the horizon. I'll have more information about when that's probably going to be starting up in the next month's update. And I think that's about it for all of the YouTube projects. The only other thing I need to really talk about or mention is probably the Pokemon Go log series that I've kind of taken a back seat from for a while, because, to be honest, I have not really been playing Pokemon Go as of late, which is kind of a shame, because they've made a lot of really cool updates, a lot of updates that I would like to actually take part in, but I just really haven't had the time to go out and play Pokemon Go. I've either been working really hard on the projects I'm currently working on, or it's been too hot to go outside to the point where I'd just be completely miserable and I'd want to go in immediately. So I haven't really been able to put the time I want to in the game. But with the weather kind of cooling down and it becoming kind of the fall season, that should definitely change, and I'll definitely get back into that. And once I do, I will be doing more log videos, so do not worry about that. Just gonna give me a little bit of time for things to cool down and things to become more open for me to actually go out and do that. But yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say for YouTube, so let's move on to Twitch. Okay, so as far as the Twitch updates are concerned, right now I'm actually having some problems with Twitch. Not so much in terms of my enjoyment with streaming and stuff like that. Just a lot of weird technical issues. I don't know if it's a problem with my internet. I don't know if it's a problem with Twitch in general. Maybe some of my OBS settings are kind of messed up as well. I really don't know. But as of late, streaming's actually been kind of a pain just because of all these little technical issues. It's weird. Like, there's always a lot of lag whenever I stream. There's a lot of skips around the video. The quality just hasn't really been as good as it's been in the past, and I don't really know why. Like, again, I don't know if it's just my internet screwing up. I don't know if Twitch had any changes they've made as of late. It seemed like they did have a big change recently, but I don't know if it's just because of TwitchCon and then being away from the servers for a while that they had to like do some like immediate server changes or something of that nature. I really don't know. So I'm hoping that that'll kind of calm down over the next few weeks, but if it doesn't, I may have to take a bit of a backseat from streaming for a bit. I really don't want to. I'm actually trying to get back into streaming and getting my enjoyment up with that again, but it's just been really hard with all these technical issues, especially that I don't really know how to fix them, and it's really kind of driving me insane that there's so many issues. But as far as games I've been streaming, I just recently finished Pokemon Ultraviolet Retro Achievements. It was a ROM hack of Pokemon Fire Red where you could catch all 386 Pokemon from the first 3 generations, and there was an achievement where you had to catch all of them. So that took, safely to say, that took several streams for me to do. But I was very happy about finally being able to do that, and that was a big accomplishment, I think. So I am very happy about that. This weekend, I'm moving on to The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask 3D. Majora's Mask is my favorite Zelda game, and I haven't really played through the 3D version very much, or the 3DS version, I guess that you could say, because Majora's Mask is technically in 3D. But I'm referring to the port that was made on the 3DS, which had some very minor changes and just kind of graphical updates for the new hardware that's on the Nintendo 3DS. So I'm looking forward to getting that started. That shouldn't take very many streams, just because I know that game pretty well, and even though it does take me a few hours or several hours to 100% the game, I imagine that it might only take like 3 or 4 streams, to be quite honest. But we'll see what happens. I'm not going to make any promises about when it's going to end or anything like that, so I'll just say that that's what I'm doing on the weekends. So if you want to come by, I usually come by on Saturday at around 8 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. I stream till very late. 3 a.m. is usually when I stop, which is very late. But those streams are usually a lot of fun for me. I love streaming on Saturday nights. It's a big excitement for the end of the week, I guess you could say, so definitely come by. On the weekdays, I've been trying to stream through RetroAchievements for The Legend of Zelda Minish Cap. I don't know why I said try. I think I've been doing that pretty well, and I've been pretty successful so far. Minish Cap's another game that I actually do have kind of a, I don't want to say guilty pleasure, but I definitely have some enjoyment with the game. It's not my favorite Zelda game, but it's a game I do enjoy playing whenever I get back into it, and it's been fun going through the retro achievements for that game as well. I don't have any specific days where I stream Minish Cap. I've been streaming on Wednesday afternoons because that seems to be the best time for me to do so, because I don't want to interfere with any other streams that might be going on in the evenings, and Wednesday just happens to be the best day where I can do that, so that's usually the day it will happen, but just keep checking my Twitter, because there might be a time where I have to host it on a different day. It really kind of depends. So yeah, I've been doing that. Don't really have any other plans beyond that. again, trying to come up with some things while also kind of just casually watching the whole Twitch issues I've been having. Hopefully those get fixed, and once they do, maybe I can start planning some other games as well. But that's pretty much all I have to say about Twitch. As far as retro achievements are concerned, I'm currently ranked 17th. I was 16th for a while, and I think I even made it to 15th at one point. But right now, there's just so many people who are just kind of really pushing hard to get on the top of the leaderboard, and as a result, because I really only do retro achievements 2 or 3 days per week, and it might actually decrease even more in the coming weeks, there just hasn't really been a lot that I've been able to do to keep up with all of those big players. I'm going to try to stick in the top 25 no matter what, because I think that's a really great accomplishment. But don't expect me to hit the top of the leaderboards anytime soon. Again, there's just too many people at the very top, and there's a lot of very dedicated individuals who are doing their best to get up even higher on that leaderboard. But it has been fun doing retro achievements whenever I can. Really looking forward to when N64 games will come out, because then I'll probably be hitting that even harder, because I just love N64 games. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the Twitch front. And since I have nothing really to say about Puddle Plains or my website or any of that other stuff, I'm going to move on straight to the SlimKirby Shoutout of the Month. So let's see who that's going to be. Okay guys, I'm actually really excited about this shoutout, because I'm giving this shoutout to a person who I've never given a shoutout to before. And it's probably a channel that more than likely none of you guys have heard of before. But this month's shoutout is going to go to YouTube user DJMo12. He calls his channel Mike's Gaming Adventures. And what he does that I've noticed from basically what his front page shows is, instead of doing Let's Plays, he does Let's Perfects, which are essentially pretty much what I do. It's doing 100% playthroughs of games, but what makes his channel unique, and this is why I even found him in the first place, is he's been doing Let's Perfects of the Dynasty Warriors games. And as some of you may or may not know, I'm a huge fan of Dynasty Warriors, and the fact that he has a 370 part Let's Play, or Let's Perfect, of Dynasty Warriors 3, that's pretty much how I discovered him, and honestly I've been watching the hell out of those videos. I've mostly been kind of having them on in the background as I do some other things, but still, it's really kind of cool to see someone who's actually gone through that game in full. I have definitely perfected the game before, and let me tell you, it's a huge undertaking. And I'm really impressed with all the work that he's done, not just on that playthrough, but just his channel in general. He's also done Let's Perfects of Crash Bandicoot, Spyro the Dragon, Sonic Adventure 1, so he's definitely very dedicated in his work, and I've even talked to him a few times on Twitter, and he's a really nice guy. So yeah, definitely check him out. If his stuff is not really your cup of tea, that's fine. Just, you know, give him a nice comment, tell him that he's been doing such a good job on his videos, because he really has. I've honestly really impressed with that. He has kind of the dedication that I ultimately want to have for my channel. And to be honest, I have thought about doing a Let's Perfect of Dynasty Warriors 3 before. But I've always decided against it because it would just be so much work. It'd be such a huge undertaking. And to be honest, because I do daily uploads, that would pretty much take like an entire year of me just doing that. So unless I'd, you know, kind of switch things around and do it in a much different way, I don't really see a potential playthrough of that in my future. But again, who knows? Who knows? He might give me the inspiration or drive to do something like that myself someday. So yeah, wanted to definitely give him a shout out. I'm really proud of what he's done with this channel, and who knows, you may be interested in it as well. So yep, that channel again is DJMo12. You can find a link to that in the video description, and that's all I'm going to say. So keep up the good work, Mike, and yeah, best of luck to you. The last thing I want to talk about before I close this video is I kind of want to tease something or get you guys looking forward to something that should be happening before the end of the year. at the end of last year, I promised I'd be doing a ranking video of all the Mario Party games. And I said that I'd be doing that video sometime this year. As you know, it's the last 4th of the year, so you're probably wondering, where's that video? Is the video in production at all? And I can safely say that the video is in production now. I have been working on it the last few days, so do not worry. It is going to happen before the end of the year, no matter what, and I can definitely promise you that it will. There's still like a lot of things I need to work on, though. It's going to be a very, very big video because I'm really trying to analyze everything that's gone into this Mario Party series. So I can't give you any ideas of when the video is going to be up. Hopefully I can actually get it ready for the week or weekend that Mario Party Star Rush releases, so then I can kind of talk about that. But as far as that's concerned, we'll just have to see how the video continues to progress, I guess you could say. So yeah, you have that to look forward to. I'm still keeping my promise. That video will be up this year no matter what. It's been a really, really hard topic to actually talk about or think about. Whenever I try to think about the rankings for the Mario Party games, there's always just something I get stuck on, and I'm just like, I can't decide this right now, so I'll just come back to it later. And now I think I finally have it figured out to the point where I want to make this video. So you can look forward to that very, very soon. I'm looking forward to making that, and I'm sure there'll be a lot of people really happy and a lot of people who will be really salty about some of the decisions I'm going to be making in that video. But I'm going to leave it at that. That's all I have to tell you guys for the month of October. You guys have a good October, a good Halloween. For those of you back in school, hang in there. Christmas vacation will be here before you know it. And there's also a lot of those other fall vacations, like fall break and Thanksgiving break and all those other little holidays you can look forward to in the meantime. And yeah, I hope you enjoy my videos, hope you enjoy my streams, and as usual, stay tuned to my Twitter for information on more things going on. And yeah, that's all I have to say. So this has been SlimKirby. I'll see you guys next time. Later, folks!